Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 89 of Factorio with the Space Exploration mod, where we are working on processing core fragments and core fragment mining, or core seam mining, and we just designated this area as a core fragment processing area, but I just feel like killing these spiders first for whatever reason.
Select target.
So let's do that. And just have a look here. We still only have 5. Let's just hide that completely. And kill any remaining spiders over here. Good. So, processing core fragments. Just get a bunch of stuff. Do we want to put in what we're doing with most of this, or some of this? We get 15 of this per second currently. But we just need some sane setup. And that's 2.5 belts, or yellow belts. 1.25 red belts. For half a belt or red belt each of those. Yeah, maybe this is just the ratio we're going with, even though it's a bit weird. Maybe we should scale from this instead, but we can't do input still. For some reason. We could just multiply this by 50%, or 1.5. If we wanted to. That's 12. Okay, so we have 30 and 12 of those out. Bunch of all this other stuff out, and that's fine. First though, we're going to make a train station. Get that out of the way. I still don't feel very strongly about any station setup, but this has been the latest big one we've made. Also, we have a problem here. This dagger is not long enough. What? I guess this was designed for one locomotive for wagons only. Well, that sucks. Have we used that in multiple locations? Is that what we have used here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is also bad then. And this is bad. Okay, everywhere with one station is bad apparently. Yep. Dang it. Why can't I just do good designs? Could you just go away, please? Thank you. Still need to fix it, but I'm not sure how. So I'm just going to do nothing. That means we don't want to use this setup here at least. Could we get some light, please? So this is the standard for more stations, right? If we do something like this up here, then we can build below it and keep expanding the stations if we want more. That seems like a good idea. Do we have a shot ready? Yes.
Select target.
Kill. I did stuff differently here, but I don't really like that idea, because we can't add more stations to that outpost now. And we always want as much expandability as possible. Oh, what's happening here? Genio. Oh, we are full on coal. Why is this not being transmitted? It's a green signal. I think that's the problem. Dang it. Go back.
Ion cannon ready.
Now there's a red signal. Do we have more coming? We do.
Ion cannon.
Should this not be set up correctly? 1900. Have not set this up correctly, apparently. Great. Stop it. Okay, last one. Good. So I think the idea with building below stations like this is good. Robots. Oh, I use a different suit. Also, I forgot to put in more lasers in this. And we need a bit of landfill.
Ion cannon ready.
Good. So this is... Oh, by the way, is this stagger good enough? 245? No. What the heck? Have I just... This was good. Red circuits are down here somewhere. I forget. Over here. That's just not good. What the heck? Did we base that on this or something? Because this is not good either. God dang it. We basically have to go to every station and fix that then. And the way to fix that is basically to take this and add 1 wagon's length. Go big or go home. Okay. So now we have enough space for 6 units of train in there. Get it done, please. Thank you. Okay, so this is our new blueprint for this, I guess. Remove this, because it's bad. Clean this up. Good.
Ion cannon ready.
Why don't we just fix this as well now? No reason to build it though. Oh, remove that. Use this instead. What else do we have? Is this the bad setup and the culprit behind all of our problems? No, that is the correct length, it seems. Hmm. Hey, robots. Whoops, no. Can we remove that button? Because I rarely need that, and I can go in here to click it instead. Don't really look at the star map. Is this just to go in there? Okay, it is. Whoops. I don't need that. I am comfortable with the shortcut. And I'm comfortable with that one as well. I haven't used a space blueprint converter, but I don't need the button. Let's just get rid of all of that. This is just the informatron, and that's also up there. It's weird to have two buttons for the same thing. Okay. Robots. Build me this, please. And we're out of rail. Awesome. Could we get this train down if we have rail at least? That's only 300. Is that going to be enough? Hopefully. Go there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is enough. Let's just name these first while we wait. So, core fragment processing. You. Core fragments. Our robot speed research is not really going right now, so we need to have a look at science in a bit. But first, I just want to double check here, but we have plenty of space. Good. So let's have a look at science. In orbit. This, we're actually low on, I think this is just called space science, the gray stuff. How are we low on that? I guess we just haven't sent a rocket for a while, and we didn't automate the rocket launching. We also need lubricant. Didn't we send barrels with lubricant? No, we never got it running, I guess. So that's the problem there. But we should still be able to use this. So it's these. We need data cards. And we just need more stuff from the rocket then. Okay. So send this. There's plenty of stuff for the data cards at least. There's no lubricant though. We have this, but we don't have lubricant barrels here. Again, we should really just run a pipe up from here. Of course we already did. So we should just continue that pipe. Do we have robot coverage? Yes. And our robot coverage stops. That's annoying. But that's fixable, luckily.
Ion cannon charging.
You fill up lubricant. Quest barrels. Barrels are coming. Already putting more of this stuff in. It seemed like we had a lot already. But I guess it's still in the landing pad up there. We're targeting 50,000. I think I just wanted to load a rocket with a lot at some point. And I did. So let's lower that limit again. We have 6 of those now. Good. We have lubricant. That's being shut up. Good. We lack accumulators now. For more ion cannons, that is. Okay. Then science is going in. It was at 12% before, so it's at least running a little bit now. We are launching a bunch of navigation satellites as well. Is that intended? This is not good, I don't think. I think we're wasting it. And it's because there's not a lot in here, I guess. Because this is limited by that. And we only have 4,000. No, 2,000. My bad. We have a bit of glass here as well. We have had so much trouble with that. I guess I learned I don't like double-headed trains. And we figured out we can't do stuff with these, right? We can't put in modules with them, I don't think. I can't do it with this either. I want to speed this up a bit. I guess we can upgrade the machines. That helps a lot. We could also measure a output chest here and limit this by that as well. Let's find a steel chest though, instead of all these iron chests.
Ion cannon ready.
Steel. I guess I could have just grabbed it in here instead. And then we want to limit by that instead, right? honestly, just if there's not anything in there, we can do stuff. I hit the wrong thing. Oh, I hooked up the wrong thing. That's better.
Ion cannon ready.
So now we should see this shut off and it goes red. Good. This was core fragments. Yes, we want warehouses for the output. Do I not have a thing for that? Yes, I do. But it doesn't use loaders for some reason. Did I not fix that up here? No. What? Okay, I will just build this, I guess, and take a new blueprint.
Ion cannon ready.
Don't need to go that far, my bad. Good. Do some balancing. And let's just copy this and say unused. Doesn't really matter, but I don't want my blueprint of this to be named. I want more of the rails for this, so I guess we'll just do this and clean it up. Sure. Save. Anything left? This one. And everything else should be fine, I think. So take this and get rid of it. What? The blueprints with mini loaders don't work. I think I've seen that before actually, but it still confuses me. Okay, actually, don't we only need core fragments in? Unless we want to handle some of the other stuff here. Let's start with just one station, for input at least. If we get to 4 belts of this, that's 120. That's almost 10 times what we currently have. Which would mean we need 100 core miners. Because for 2 times the output it's 2 by 2. For 3 times it's 3 by 3. Yeah, 10 times 100 miners. Okay. So, come on. This station should be able to handle all of our core mining input here. Good. Let's get some fuel down. processing fuel. Empty all time. And let's paste this name back in as long as I remember. And let's have a look at that train actually, because it probably can go here in a more fluid way. Oil processing over here. Does it ever go here? No. Nor here. Nor there. Does go down to stone, or mixed stone though. I think. Apparently not. So it didn't have a fuel station here? Okay. Then this is honestly fine. But just get over here right now, please. And Roboport. Good. And then we can get our core fragments in. And we have enough space here to make a lot more staggers. That's a good thing, I think. Let's pin this. Okay, for output. We want one for iron plate, one for copper plate. Probably one for coal, stone, uranium. Oh, we just have one coming from each side. So this is the other side. Yeah, okay. Like that. That makes sense, I guess. Though this could just be mirrored. No, it can't. Okay. With train stops. Makes sense. I was looking for a fluid station, but we don't have those, I don't think. These stations should really be longer so we can actually fit our train, but oh well. We want station or tanks on both sides. It's not a lot of fluid, really. Should we? No, we don't want to process this. I really don't know what we want with the fluids yet. Maybe we shouldn't consider those just yet and just store them for now.
Select target.
Kill. Good enough. Okay. Now how do we want to design something like this? 15 of those. 20 of each of those. Do we want to separate these setups? Or not? I don't know. You do call for fragment processing. Have 3 fluids, dang it. That's a lot of work. And I guess I knew that going in because that's why I didn't do this earlier, but it's still just annoying to deal with, I guess. We need a bunch of input and a bunch of output. Input, output, and probably mirrored. Something like that. Do I want to have these more mirrored, or is it okay to have them rotated? I feel like I like this way of doing it a little bit better. So, 15 machines. We're just rounding that up to 16, I think. Outputting 12, 24, 36, 42 items per second. That's almost 3 per second for each machine. Which these are probably not fast enough for. No, hand stack size 3. And it can do more than a full rotation every second, so it should be enough. We get more than a belt of combined output, but these have to be filtered anyway. And it's less than a belt on each side. So if we just make sure to balance it a bit. It should be okay, I think. That's 16, yes. I guess we actually want our outputs to go out the same way the inputs are coming in. Not sure why I did this. Good. So, filter out iron first. Then filter out copper. Then stone. Then coal. And the last bit should be uranium then. We want to merge those somehow. Is that a good way to do that? Iron and copper could potentially just move down and be smelted down below this. But then how do we scale something like that? If we have core fragments coming in. I just want to see this out in the real world. So would we go down like this? Or side to side? I think I would want this. At least for right now. Whoops. I'm just going to cut that and put it here. Actually move it further away. This is just inputs. And for each belt we get half a belt of each output. So we need at least 2 belts for each resource, at least iron, copper, and stone. Let's just do 4. At least reserve the space for 4. Except for coal and uranium. So that's 5 outputs, 1 input. We can merge the resources on the belts out here. And we could move all of this in. Something like that. So even with 4 belts of input core fragments, we only get 0.8 of a uranium ore per second. So just side loading it onto a belt is actually just fine. Can also have all of this on 1 belt. And again, we could have these on 2 belts. So let's remove this and just reserve the space. Because with productivity... Actually, can we productivity these? Yes. Do we want to design for productivity? Get almost twice the output then. Which is making it a good thing that we have twice the belts available, or at least space available. But what if we also put these on? Then we would get above what we can handle with red belts, but we can also upgrade the belts and stuff. I'm not going to worry about it. We aren't going to get that many core fragments. But yeah, we can get more resources out if we want it. Good. Stone. And copper goes across then. This is bad. Why don't we just run this in here instead? This would benefit from that as well. Something like that. That's copper. That's iron. Can't do that. Dang it. Can do this. What? What am I doing? The middle one goes there. The two below that are the ones that go further. This is supposed to be up there. My bad. Something like that. Let's just check this out. Oh. Did I not update this? Didn't I mean to do that? Then we can't connect though. So maybe this is fine. It doesn't have to be the prettiest, as long as it works. So this so far seems to work. Do I have a smelting setup nearby? No. Currently not. Wait. Yes. So if we want to fit within the same footprint here, can potentially have 4 of those, so 1 for each belt. That would mean we need 10 for each belt, which is just fine. So nothing wrong with that, is there? We just have to turn the outputs around, I guess. And maybe just upgrade it, Because why not? And we can just do iron, copper. We can get under this, but I don't really like it. Do I? Maybe I do like it. This one is not in a great position. Either we shift it up one tile or down 2 tiles. I don't think either of those will bring us into trouble. It brings us into trouble here. Both with this and getting under here. Will this work? No. Okay, if we split it up into 2, will it then work? Can we get both resources into those 2? It's easy if this is just, the output of this is just above everything here. Like it was earlier. It's a little bit more difficult with this. And maybe what we need is actually just more space. Let's have a look with that in mind. If we do this, this won't work. This will. But we can't use any of these 5. So either have to go down 5, which we can't, or up 4, which we then go way above our footprint. But we could also use the extra space we have now to reroute the outputs. Also, we could take this and mirror, but that wouldn't work, would it? Because the output is always put on the same side then, I think. Always put on the bottom. And this will also put on the bottom. So no, that doesn't work. Always want the output to be on top. This is not supposed to be so difficult. Let's just do something like this to get those out of the way, then reroute stuff, and then make it pretty afterwards. These are not used. Good. So if we just route stuff in here, we can easily get it out. And this will have to go down then. Can't do that. Something like that, maybe. That's not very pretty. I really prefer pretty things. What if this can just go straight? Output of this can go out there. Or there. Didn't I just move it down one tile? This could have... I don't know. Does it matter? Probably not. How come we're not running anymore? Because of the fluids, of course, and I forgot about those. Dang it. I am just going to ignore those completely for a bit. Though that's usually not a good idea. Is that taking care of everything? I think it is. Good. Just to annoy myself later, I'm going to move this as close as possible. Didn't I say these always put on the bottom? And suddenly they don't. Is it only when it's moving away from them? Science bottom. Okay, so it's always on the right side of the belt, it's not the bottom. Okay. So when we reversed the output, we messed it up. Which means this now all needs to be mirrored. And we have to fix the inputs again. And I'm just starting with this to have as much base as possible. And just checking this is all working now, because we have both sides utilized, so that's good.